You are listening to the Cigar Noise Boys. Oh, her cold round lips. They would hiss and spit. Oh, somewhere in the southern Caribbean, unmatched be the weight of her iron hips.
Bob Marley?
No, Tyler?
AC/DC.
You and Me and the Devil Makes Three by Ye Banished Privateers.
How the hell are we supposed to
Happy
know
Pirate
that?
Month!
Is that Tron? Would Tron get that? Tron would get that one, right?
I don't know. I don't know how popular that song is. It's on my pirate playlist.
Yeah. Could we try to keep it to like stuff like normal people would actually know?
Every month other than March, yes. What's up, everybody? Cigar Noise Boys. Dom, Tyler, Mo. Tyler,
Yes.
what has 6 legs and 6 eyes?
3 people.
6 pirates! Pirate Month!
Oh, 6 pirates.
I was gonna say a locker room.
Yeah.
E.
Pirate Month. Where did this start? Can we get a little backstory?
Let's see where to begin. It officially began when I started teaching 6th grade literature. I did Treasure Island, and I taught it during March. And the students really had a tough time with that book because it's a higher reading level. So I really leaned into the whole pirate thing.
Like, I wish you were more excited about like Black History Month or like
Don't
you know, like other months.
Stop
But, like,
it.
pirates, you go all out for. Like, I wish you had this much, like Women's Month, or No Nut November.
My God.
But Pirate Month is like that's the one for me. Fuck
suck,
human
Tyler.
rights, man.
You suck.
Pirates.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, Tyler, stoking the I'm gonna start calling you mainstream media Tyler. Just want to
I'm
cause
trying to stay
division.
woke.
Cause division.
Mm.
Being a good human being doesn't mean you're woke, by the way. Even though they want to give it a name. If you're just a decent human being and respect people, it doesn't mean you have to be given a title.
I don't go to sleep. I stay woke.
Yeah. They just want to divide you. So
Go woke, go broke.
yeah, I remember that. Man.
Are you guys movie guys over here? You guys watch
Yeah.
movies?
Yeah.
So I wasn't really paying attention to the Oscars that much. I just know that I kept hearing about this movie called Tar with Cate Blanchett. And it's kind of like a movie about separating the art from the artist and a little bit about
Interesting.
like people using their power for sexual reasons and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it won. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once won, which I think Dom we saw with Skip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cried during that one. That's a good movie.
I got a kink in my neck for that one.
Oh yeah, that's a weird.
Well, that's because you're watching it with Skip. You wanted some free cigars.
Oh no.
No, his patio is set up like a normal patio, not as like a place to watch the movie on the inside.
Oh, I thought
on this 90-degree angled neck.
I thought maybe you were trying to get some free cigar.
No. Okay, so this guy who directed Tar, he's been around. He directed his first film in 2001 and his second film in 2006, and then his next film was this one. So it's been like all these years, but his first film was In the Room, which is a really good movie, and then the next one was Little Children, and they've all been like critically acclaimed. So I watched all 3 of those movies. Alyssa was in San Antonio for the weekend, so I watched a bunch of movies. I've been waiting for her so we could watch The Last of Us season finale. So no spoilers, please.
Wait, you waited for her?
Don't got to worry about that.
Yeah,
dude. You're okay, Tyler. Would you like to share with the crowd what you posted on Facebook?
Did I fuck it up?
No. Okay, no. It was just misleading. You said true love is when somebody waits to watch the final episode of The Last of Us with you. You made it sound like she was waiting for you, and You loved her for that, not you are the good guy.
Advertising.
Oh, I fucked it up, huh?
Yeah, you did.
All right. Well, I'll give her the credit. She gets all the credit. So, yeah, I was waiting for her.
Wait, no, you should get the credit. What do you mean she gets the credit? You're waiting for her.
You just shouldn't have
No, that's what I'm
posted
saying.
about
She
it.
got the credit. She has the credit on Facebook. I have the credit in real life.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I rather have
pretty much sums up the last decade.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hope I get to watch it tonight. I got to be up at so the flight's at 6:20 a.m. It's spring break, so we should get to the airport 2 hours early.
Spring break.
Yeah, so I got to get up at 6. No, I got to get up at 3:30 to be at the airport by 4. Fuck. Or leave here at 4. So,
okay, Tyler.
Yeah, but yeah, we're going to Phoenix. There's like 6 of us going or something. There, a few of her friends are going to the Taylor Swift concert.
Tyler, are you smoking a Padron?
No, I'm smoking an Oliva 135 year anniversary, and the draw sucks.
Man, I was gonna say, are you smoking an Oliva? But I didn't
spell that.
I didn't say that. I didn't think the draw looks fine.
Yeah, it's just a little. It feels like it's like a pregnant tick or something. It's about to explode. You know what I'm saying? Like
what?
Like a not pregnant. I guess a tick full of blood.
Yeah.
And it's
okay. Yeah.
Pop. Like the wrapper's gonna split at any second. I mean, the flavor is still good. It tastes like how I remember. Very distinct. Like it tastes almost like a Tatawahe ish. It's actually really good. But yeah, I'm smoking Oliva Series V, the baseball bat looking thing. Yeah.
Mo,
so
are you smoking?
I didn't realize.
I saw Mo's face.
I didn't realize that in my camera on. My bad.
Oh, all right, there he is, looking handsome as ever.
Ain't lying about that.
So
Thank
Phoenix.
Thank God.
I'm gonna go hang out with Sam and Rosie at Fine Ash. Check out the new patio.
Oh yeah,
and
doing
they have an event.
April 14th.
Oh, you do April 14th.
No, April 15th. Wait, shit. Whatever that Friday is, April.
Okay.
I think it's April 15th.
They have an event tomorrow. I told her I'd come through Saturday night. She's like, "No, come Friday night. We have an event Friday night." I'm like, "Well, what's the event?" She won't tell me. So
well,
I'm like,
I'm sure they'll do a thing about it this week.
Well, it's tomorrow.
Why don't you just check their social media?
I checked. I didn't see anything.
Maybe the event's for you.
No, it'll probably be for Alyssa.
Have they met her yet? Has Rosie met Alyssa?
Yeah. They met at PCA.
Nice.
That's where Mo met her. Anyways, yeah, so Phoenix should be fun. I think we're going to Grand Canyon on Sunday. I'm debating about getting a rental car, but they're like $400 for 3 days, and her friend has a rental car already, but we'll figure it out. I might I'll see if Rosie can pick me up.
You want to smoke, right? That's why you want a rental car?
No, well, I'm not gonna smoke in the rental car. I did it before when I drove from Vegas to San Jose down to Orange. I had a rental car and I smoked. Orange, California. But enough about me. One more thing about me. I went to the dentist for the first time since high school.
Whoa.
I know. I was encouraged to go by Alyssa, so I went.
Did you get eviscerated?
No. They said my gums were in good shape. I have a couple cavities, which I've had since I was a kid, from all the candy.
You've had the cavities since you were a kid?
Well, I've had cavities before. I'm sure they're the same cavities. I don't know. I'm not a dent.
Did you not get them crowned or filled?
How long do caps last for?
Oh my goodness, I don't know. How are your gums good? What do you floss every night?
I floss every day and I brush my teeth 3 times a day at least.
Whoa.
And so I have this little chip on my front tooth, so I asked them about it, and they asked me how did I do it, and I said, "Oh, it was on a teeter-totter," and they're like, "Oh, so you just didn't do it?" I'm like, "No, I was a kid. Like it didn't happen like last week. I wasn't on a teeter-totter a week ago." They told me I grind my teeth
Chuck
so
E.
I should get
Cheese's.
the retainer, but I feel like they try to get everybody for that $500 retainer.
Yeah.
And then, so they tell me I grind my teeth. So they could fix that little chip, but I would just grind it off once I got a retainer. And then they said you should get braces. I'm like, I told them, like, look, I'm 34 years old. I don't think I'm going to get braces. Like, that's like some kind of fetish shit if I were to get braces. I don't know. What do you think? Do people get braces in their mid-30s?
What kind of fetish is that?
People have like weird fetishes with braces and shit.
Where are you hearing this? Who told you?
TikTok.
Speaking of weird fetishes, Sean Sean Big Boy Running wants to know if you started an OnlyFans account, Tyler, what would it be?
It'd be only toes.
That's what he thought too. He said, "Yeah, feet."
Only toes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I go back.
Or no, that was Moo Cow, I think, that asked that.
Oh, that's probably Moo Cow. That's a Moo Cow question.
Yeah, it is.
So I got to go back in a week to get my 2 teeth capped. So
you tell the dentist that has a different meaning in the hood.
Yeah, no, it's the dental assistant was from Minnesota. She's like, no, she's from Illinois. She's from Illinois. So she moved down here like right around when I moved down here. God, this fucking dog. All right, enough about me.
They keep saying all these people moved out of Chicago, but I will tell you, I don't know how the fuck we have the second worst traffic in the world, man. It boggles my mind.
It's awful. Chicago is awful.
Didn't the Barstool... Tyler, you listen to Barstool Sports?
Sometimes.
I think they just moved to Chicago.
They have a Barstool Chicago.
I was clearing out friends on Facebook that I'm not friends with, and I removed this guy who was Chubby's ambassador with me in college, but at a different campus.
Who's ambassador?
Chubby's, the shorts, men's retro shorts.
All right.
And then
very
I saw
homoerotic stuff.
I know. Chubby sounds like
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone. Those guys were dudes.
Okay.
Anyway,
it was a short.
Chubby. I mean, that wasn't the first thing that came to mind. Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
They were wearing short shorts before they became popular.
I saw that he worked at Barstool Sports after I'd unfriended him, and I thought, oh, I kind of wish I didn't do that, even though I have not talked to him ever in 7 years, 8 years.
Yeah. So how often do you go through your Facebook, I don't know, call it friends or whatever, and kind of do some cleanup?
Not often enough.
Daily. Mo, do you get a notification every day about your friends' birthdays?
I'm not on Facebook.
Okay, Tyler, does it tell you every day, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday?
I think so, yeah.
So I check every day, and I click on that when I remember, and I unfriend people I don't know anymore or talk to.
That's a nice methodology, Dom. That's good, man.
I mean, it sounds bad, but they're not going to know on their birthday they're being losing a friend.
Dom, is that the Mombacho hat that I gave you at that dinner from PCA like 20 or IPCPR 2017?
Yes, you or Robbie. I forget who.
Yeah,
exactly.
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, worked with my outfit today for school.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Do you wear hats when you teach?
No. Just during departure when I'm administering traffic. Not administering.
Mo, if you had that hairline, you wear a cap too.
Oh.
No, I get that. But I guess, Dom, is there a dress code that you have to have when you're teaching?
Well, today I was extra dressy, but yeah, suit, including a jacket. If you have a jacket, a tie is optional. Without a suit jacket, tie is mandatory.
Okay. And wait, are you at a private school or public?
It's private.
Oh,
so that's why
okay.
We dress up a little bit.
No, that's good. Man, I mean, obviously I'm not a dress up person, but I do respect that when you get young kids used to at least some sort of regimented type stuff like that. I think it's good for them.
Builds character.
It does. Look, I don't even know how you do it, man. The shit that I see, what you're up against that's on TV every day. I don't know how
Especially
you do
California.
Yeah, especially that's true. But man, I don't know how you do it. That's got to be a tough job these days.
They must pay him $200K
Why would you say that, Tyler?
to put up with the.
No, it's fun at times. Usually, it's the parents that are more difficult to deal with. But
yep.
Just be careful. I've been seeing a lot of teachers fighting with students.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
Are you telling me to be careful because I'm gonna get beat up?
Boot up? No, beat up.
No one's booting up. What? I didn't say boot up.
Boot up.
Two didn't boot it.
It's a thankless job.
It is, man.
Good thing you get summers off. And you get to teach the same thing every year, so you never have to do any work.
Okay. Tyler.
And you can play a movie every day.
First year I taught 5th grade. Second year I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th middle school literature and vocabulary. Next year, halfway through, COVID happens. The next year, they throw me in history for middle school. The next year, partly after that, literature, vocab, and grammar composition for 6th through 8th grade. And then they switched me last year to grammar comp for 7th and 8th grade, literature vocab for 8th grade. So I'm not teaching the same thing every year. They switch up the books.
What can this guy do? We've tried everything. Okay, next thing's next is he's going to be making the.
I'm going to be the art teacher.
Stop at lunch. What does your wife teach?
She does 4th grade.
Does she get moved around every year?
She did 2nd grade for a year, 2 years, I believe, and then got moved up to 4th.
Well, okay, those ages, they're teaching every subject, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Man, I can't even.
No, but in all seriousness, yeah, you should be paid more.
For sure.
Just don't raise my taxes.
What if I'm getting paid $200,000?
That's not Southwest Airlines, Tyler.
Yeah, well, there hasn't been much overtime. So
before we get into the listener questions, which I had a screenshot because
we actually have questions.
We have tons. Well, some are questions again. We have so many, thanks to El Danny Cubano has a full page of these, that we have to start filtering through them and choosing.
I don't know about that, Dom.
Yeah,
all right, we'll see.
Let's be honest here.
Mo, it's kind of like when Rich was talking about, you're like, oh, I can take you down to the factory, and Rich is like, oh, I got plenty of offers. Like, all right, calm down, big shot. Big time in me.
Okay, Rich, we know.
Before we get into comments, questions, shout out to our sponsor, CigarNoise. Dave West does all the posting, blind reviews for Small Batch Cigar. Tyler, what have you seen posted on Small Batch recently that interested you?
I'm curious to try Vlad's new cigar.
The Psalm,
yeah, but it's tough because there's already a wine sommelier in the industry. So to be the second guy, isn't that Tony Bellato?
Luciano?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, maybe three's a crowd.
Pete Johnson?
Oh, yeah. Skip's got his own wine now.
Yeah.
Speaking
of, I just saw Shoe Game Proper on Instagram. Just got the Fiorella wine. Sean sent it to him.
Oh, nice. I want to try the Mickey Peg firecracker, even though it's Candela.
Oh, yeah, baby.
The Candela firecracker. And, yeah, but I'm on a spending freeze, man. Yeah, so I haven't been buying anything.
Cool. Check out Small Batch Cigar. Thank you, Dave West. CigarNoise. And actually tagging on to that, Mo, I know Rich said this too in our blind review thing. We're refreshing that page constantly, waiting for the drop. The 5-year.
Yeah, that'll ship out March 31st. The
30
stores.
days, half September, April, June, and November. Okay. Cool. I was making sure you weren't trying to pull a quick one and be like March 32nd.
Oh. My favorite was like,
yo, I don't know. But if it gets delayed one day, then you have to tell people April 1st. And then I don't know if I can trust you.
yeah. Ship it now.
The fine line.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah, good catch, Dom. I didn't think of that. But no, April 1st is a Saturday. Otherwise, it would have been April 1st.
Oh, I see a cardinal out here. I'm getting infested with bugs out here.
Catholic or feathered?
What?
Catholic or feathered?
Feathered.
It was dumb. It was a dumb joke. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Let's go through these. Romatron's comment is yes. Okay. Yogi says, did Dom get any cool birthday presents? I got some dress clothes for school, and I got some canning stuff because I want to can the tomatoes are gross. So what?
Delete that. Canning?
I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna can some tomatoes, tomato sauce.
Why don't you start making candles or do something? Make soap.
Yogi also says Tron is cool. There, I said it. Does Yogi know Tron?
I don't think he does.
Huh. I guess
is there another Tron we don't know about?
I don't think so. Ripped Roided Tyler says sup. Brandon Bring the Pain says thoughts on the FDA oh, this is an actual question. Shoot. Oh. Thoughts on the FDA regulating cigar factories, and what's your favorite pirate joke, Dom? I led with the pirate joke, but FDA regulating factories.
I know, Noxa was preparing for that back in 2019. That possibility, and maybe even earlier than that. But since Patina's been made there, they've been preparing for that possibility. So, I mean, if they do it, they do it. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, most of them, the factories have been kind of preparing for this, I would say, too. Yeah. I know it was really big in Honduras when I was at GRE, their factory tour. And then, I mean, I know Nica Sueño will be ready because they're probably in the top tier of clean factories, and they have the best plumbing. If you got to take a dookie in Nicaragua, Nica Sueño's the spot to do it.
Yeah, that's good time.
A lot of beef down there.
But you know what, man? Here's the thing: is like I'd rather if them going to the factory directly and being okay with the process means that they don't mess with cigars once they get here. I don't think that's a bad trade-off if they're going to do one thing or the other.
Yeah, I'd say that's like a 5% chance, though.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you were to pick one, because the factory is already doing all the right stuff. Well, some factories are already doing the right stuff, right? So it's not as big of a, I don't know. But dude, they start regulating cigars here, and there's like fees associated with it. If people think today's price increases suck, it's not gonna be good.
Chip and Lawn Sales asks, "Quién es más macho?" Ooh. Does that make sense, Tyler? I don't know if I said that right.
Who's more macho?
I assume that's what it means.
Okay.
Mo.
Yeah.
Tyler.
I'm sorry.
Walking ball of masculinity.
Mo, you're supposed to say me. That to complete the Trinity. It was going to be like a. Nah, forget it.
You don't lie.
Chip and Lawn Sales also says, "What are your top 3 Dapper blends?"
Ooh,
that's a good question.
I have 2 that jump out.
All right, which ones?
Desvalito and the Corona Doble, and the La Madrina Shade.
Huh.
I got boxes of both.
I would say I like the, how do you say, Desvalito?
Desvalito.
Mm-hmm. I like the regular La Madrina. And then I would go, well, shit, what else is left? Okay, there's
Natural Maduro.
The which one? Cabo?
El Borracho
Yeah.
The San Andreas and the broadleaf, and then he's got the Cubo Sumatra.
Yep.
Oh, Connecticut got discontinued, I think. And
I'd actually go El Borracho, the broadleaf probably.
El Siempre and El Siempre Rosado as well.
Oh, those were good, yeah.
Those are good
but
too.
I think I'd still do El Borracho broadleaf.
The La Madrina is probably my least favorite. They're both extremely mild for me. I like a Connecticut with a little more creamier, but a little bit of body too. Like I just had one today that was really good. It was Lost and Found, 15 Minutes of Fame, or Antique Line. It was a Connecticut that I think it was on Half Wheels Top 10. And that's not just why I'm saying I liked it, but yeah. But he's doing some good stuff with the I hear an echo. Hold on. With the new brand packaging. The new packaging is nice.
The Kubo Sumatra. Are you checking your mic?
No, I was gonna say, speaking of packaging, but this is a subject change, so maybe not. But did you guys all see what Mo posted about the 10 years the 5 years coming in a 10 count white box? It's sexy, individually numbered.
How are you, bro? Thanks.
Oh, thanks, man. No, that looks great.
Thank you.
I gotta figure out who I'm getting a box from. Probably Small Batch or Lake Country, I assume. I'm waiting for one of my favorite shops to carry patina. I'm still waiting. So
who's that?
It's in Dallas.
Oh.
But hey, I can always go to El Dandy now.
Well, you got to go by El Dandy, man.
Yeah. Or Viso.
Or Viso, yeah. Or the Cigar Lounge. Those three. Yeah.
Last note about Dapper, though.
Or with Tyler, Smoke Ring.
Yeah, he's in Houston.
Oh yeah, but I mean, just he's close to me though. Or Smokers Abbey in Austin, so it's popping up on me. There we go.
Yeah, Ashen Ember, or not Ashen Ember, Tobacco Empire in Austin is or Pflugerville.
Oh, Pflugerville, yeah, that's 30 minutes. No, that's pretty close. I was looking at houses in Pflugerville.
Yep. We're looking, by the way, Tyler, we're looking at dates to come down and do an event at Smokers Abbey. So we'll be in Austin over the next couple months.
If you need a place to stay, man, I got a spare room.
Dom, your third favorite Dapper? Sorry.
No, you're good. If you can find a Kubo Sumatra with yellow cello. No, I'm serious. If you find an aged Kubo Sumatra, when I started working at Aloni, I was on the shelf. I grabbed one. It was older. It was amazing. And then I went to grab another, and it was the only older one in there because we refill some of the boxes. Really good though, with some age on them.
Yeah, man, Dapper's a really good brand. I mean, his cigars are really good. So
good factory.
Yeah, it is.
Chips and Lonsdale's got 3 more questions. Dom, would you rather mud wrestle Tyler or Indian leg wrestle Mo?
The fuck does that even mean?
Mud wrestle Tyler.
Wait, why is it Indian for Mo?
Yeah, that sounds.
I think that's
geographically off. And secondly,
do you think Tyler comes from mud?
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Wait, what? I don't even know what's Indian leg wrestling.
I've heard of it, but I've never. Someone YouTube it. I don't know.
Is that like Russian sambo?
Like really Indian? Are we talking?
You can't say that.
Dang, Tyler,
you can't say it.
You don't make me listen. Yeah, I'm
time
also.
Time
my
out.
goodness.
Time out.
Okay,
Time
add
out.
3. Add 3 hours to my night, Tyler.
It's a Jay-Z song. Girls, girls, girls. I love girls. That's why I said
Molly
it. I apologize. Delete that.
Chip and Lonsdale says, Tyler, question for you. Would you rather play Nightcrawlers with Dom or do a BJJ match against Drew? What is that?
I don't.
BJJ?
No,
as for me,
Jiu-Jitsu. The way you said it, Dom, you got it. Dude, you're the English teacher here. You got to, your enunciation and your pauses have to be more on point.
What if it was
initially made it sound like you wanted to get into a BJ competition with Drew, and then you forgot to add that second J, which completely changes the entire meaning of that question.
it was dramatic effect, and then Tyler just said Jay-Z, so it kind of threw me off.
As for me, I would say the Patina, Connecticut is my favorite, especially in the Churchill. You ever see the Barstool videos they'll post on Instagram? It'll be the most random videos of like, why is this? This is a sports page, so people comment like, "Yeah, I'm surprised too that the Cowboys cut Ezekiel Elliott." It's like you're posting like women talking about dirty stuff and it's like, what does that do with sports? So that's me changing. Would you trying to spin it to cigar talk? Oh my god!
Got to give you guys credit. You try to stick more to cigars than we do on Sultans. That's for sure.
Well,
Drew's always trying to get us away from cigars.
Well, I don't know. No comment.
It's kind of hard to take the cigar out of CigarNoise Boys.
Here's the noise. Speaking of that,
let me get through all the questions, Tyler.
Okay.
Before you bring that up. That's an hour long. There's a whole spelling word. That'd be an hour long. Paul Apple Philippic? No, that would be like a tirade. Phallic? No. Chip and Lonsdale's last question. Hot take: Joey Chestnut is America's greatest champion, 15-time mustard belts. That's
not even 4th of July yet.
Okay.
What makes him think about that?
I don't know.
What's he searching for on what's his algorithm on Instagram?
Have you ever tried to swallow a hot dog? Like where you dip in water and
No, I don't like hot dogs. I'm not a glizzy guy.
Well, you wouldn't taste it if you just swallowed it.
I don't swallow nothing.
Velvet Smokes, favorite rum for Pirate Month,
right.
And if a cigar was a pirate, we haven't done analogies for a while. What cigar would it be? Favorite rum? I don't know. I'm kind of new to the rum world. I know. Okay, Skip likes Florida Cagna. Who do we have on?
Miguel Shodell from Crown Heads.
He's a rum guy. I'm trying a Jamaican rum, Hampton Great House 2021, and Foursquare, which is a Barbados rum. I think I prefer the Jamaican Funk, but both are nice. Sorry. Pirate. If a cigar were a pirate, what cigar? No. If a pirate were a cigar, what cigar would it be?
Aventura.
That's easy. Viaje. Skull and Crossbones. Skull and Bones.
No.
El Dandy.
Oliva Series G, Cameroon.
What's smoking good? I thought it was Smokini.
Where's she been? I didn't.
She's out of the game now.
She posted a story yesterday.
Yeah, but she's not doing the broker thing anymore.
She's not?
No.
Oh, okay. Huh.
She was killing it down there.
Yeah, I heard she was really...
Yeah.
I don't what's smoking good? That was the question?
Yeah.
Patina, Connecticut, Patina Maduro.
Yeah. I know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that I've smoked recently that I really enjoyed.
For me,
that new Tat Veroku.
The red and blue.
Yeah, that was a really good cigar, man.
That wrapper was grown by the Garcias.
Really? No kidding. Yeah, that was a really, really good cigar. I really enjoyed that.
I've been smoking a lot of Neanderthals and Cro-Magnons.
Tyler, have you smoked the Cro-Magnon with the new Pennsylvania wrapper?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I've smoked the new Postania stuff, the SBC, the new Connecticut, and the new War Bear, and I smoked the Skip's 50th birthday cigar. That was really good. And
Skip and EP Carrillo. Those guys are gonna put something good together. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
Are you gonna talk about it yet?
Huh?
Can I ask you a question about it, or are you still going to keep it under wraps?
What?
I'm just curious if he's using EPC tobacco, if it has anything similar to Romacraft, or if it's a completely different ballgame.
Oh, we need to have Skip on. Me and Mike FaceTimed him 2 nights ago, but we should have him on.
I need to reach out to, maybe Mike would be better. International Cigar Society. We want to do a cut and light. I don't know if Mike is doing Zoom cut and lights. I'll text you.
Yeah, you do that. Mike's a man of the people. You know that. Mike jumped on. Mike's like Mo. During COVID, I think Mo and Mike, they just hopped on like with the Madison guys in Wisconsin. Just hopped on with the guys on a random Sunday for like an hour. Just chilled with us. He's a man. Both are man. That's why I tell people, like, when, like, here in Austin, like, people I work with, and about like how I got into cigars or stuff like that. It's like, this is the only business where you can get to know like the people who own the brands of shit. You know, it's like maybe some of these small distilleries, but even then, it's like, it's pretty cool that you could, like, even some restaurants, you don't even ever meet the fucking owner of the place. You know, so it's pretty cool.
True.
El Dandy also said, it's been a long time since we've done a draft. Yeah, I know. It's lacking.
Oh, yeah.
And
those are fun.
Are you guys planning to whip out the peen again, or just keep us in anticipation? Also haven't done one of those in a long time.
Does Mo know what the peen is?
I mean, I know what my Italian buddies mean when they say peen, but I don't know what this means.
Dom is pretty clever.
Palates experiencing every nuance.
Right. So we each smoke a cigar, and we post what, like 3
tasting
notes that we tasted, and then people vote which one sounds more, either, I don't know if they're voting for which one they think sounds cooler, which one they tasted, you know.
So, you know what's interesting, man, is like, I got to give people credit. Sometimes like people smoke a cigar and be like, yeah, I'm getting this and that out of it. And I'm just like, damn, like, where? And my thing is, when you're talking flavor, or what you're tasting, really what that is more of a memory in your conscience being triggered by something that you're tasting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like actually in the cigar. So like you would have to have tasted something to know what that tastes like. And then your palate, some way, somehow interacting with the cigar, gets that same sensation.
But I think your scent memory is more accurate than your memory.
Sure. Like I was actually visiting a retailer yesterday, a new lounge that opened up in the Chicago area. And he was saying that his understanding is, if you're like on high blood pressure medicine, which I think a lot of cigar people are, that could throw off your palate, that you're like what you're tasting and stuff. I haven't confirmed that, but that could be something.
Yeah, so you should get your blood pressure up and then try it out, see if your palate changed.
Yeah, see my palate gets better.
No, if it gets better. That's the thing too. Like, I'm such a picky eater that, like, I don't know if I have a good palate. I just, like, I can tell you, hey, something's good or not, but like, I don't get all these intricate. I don't know. Like Dom, I read his reviews. I'm like, is he trying to be Charlie Minato? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, Dom, you get a lot out of your cigars that you smoke.
I'm trying to be Mark Twain.
More power to you.
More what?
Power to him.
Yeah. What did you say now?
Trying to be Mark Twain. It's more of a writing exercise. Trying to use all. Tyler, you have a question? You raise your hand in Zoom. No. Yeah, I write a lot of crazy stuff. We don't get any comments on small batch. I kind of want to see comments.
Do they not allow it, or people just don't give a fuck?
I don't think people care.
I read all of those. Every single one that comes out, I look at. I am very. Anytime a cigar is blind reviewed, I'm always fascinated by that. You know.
It's fun. The one that reviewed I smoked yesterday had a quad cap. What cigars do you know have 4 caps?
The Fertillo vice versa.
Not that one.
It's not that.
2 on one side, 2 on the other.
So Mukau would always, not always, but sometimes he would be smoking his blind review cigar while we did the podcast, He's like, oh, did you like it? Or how was it? And he would never answer because in case one of you guys were listening, he didn't want to bias
Sway.
you.
Yeah, no.
Sway you.
But how would you know which blind one it is?
Well, I guess by the week that.
But like what? You can't smoke you can't get all your cigars and smoke them in a week.
No, that'd be chaos. And then what would you do for the rest of the 2-3 months?
Sorry for asking. Sorry for having a question.
I mean, so what? Like if Ted is going on vacation, he'll do 2 in 1 week, and then he'll say, "I got 2 in." So we keep current, but
now was Ben still doing it with you guys?
Yeah, there was just 1 week she was off when she was in Pro Cigar.
Yeah, okay. Because I saw one where she was. Yeah, man, those are fascinating. There's a shop here locally called the Humidor, and they just started a thing called the H Club, which is pretty similar to the standard. Is it Standard and Twain, the cigar thing where they just send you the cigars with no bands, and then they tell you what it is. So yeah, they send you these cigars with no band, and then they'll tell you what it is. Like at a certain point at a later date, but it's pretty cool, man. I like that. I think it's, even though we spend a lot of time building the brand to try to mean something to people, I also think it keeps people honest when you take the bands off and you let people smoke it, and it could work both ways, by the way, where guys are like, oh wow, I didn't realize how much I was swayed by what the brand of the cigar is. And then some people are like, damn, that was a really good cigar. And then they're like, oh shit, that's what that was. So it's always interesting, man.
Mo, at Aloni, I took over Herf Club, and all locker members, anybody who wants to come in and buy one, gets a blind cigar on a certain day a month, and then tell them at the end.
Yeah.
So I've done 2 so far. The first was Cruzado Ilusión, and the second was Tatuaje Reserva Noelas.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, those are both good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, those are both good, man. Yeah, as long as you keep them as like solid cigars, I mean, a good cigar is not a subjective thing. A cigar you like is subjective.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
yes, deep. Nice.
Yeah. So,
I know we're getting close to the hour mark. Last question. El Dandy says, have y'all considered a segment called "What in the Retail"?
That'd be a good one. That'd be a really good one.
I like it.
We've all worked in a shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just last night we had a foundation event.
Nice.
After the event was over, Alex Sessa was leaving. I didn't close the doors yet because the Warriors game was still on. A guy comes in. He's been in before, but he says, "Oh, can I get one of these foundation hats?" And I said, "We're giving away merch for box purchase." And he says, "Oh, I'll buy a few cigars." I said, "Sorry, man, it's a it's a box purchase." He's like, "I'll buy a few cigars. I'll get the hat." I said, "No, there's an owner in the back. I mean, you can ask him if he can make you a deal or something, but for the event we had tonight, box purchase." Then he's going looking at the table and he says, "Well, how much for a box of this?" And I told him, and he said, "Oh, not worth the hat." then he looks at my shirt and says, "Oh, you're wearing their shirt. Did you buy a box?"
Oh my God.
Like, guy, please stop.
I would say, yeah, I've bought numerous boxes of this.
Oh my goodness. And then I have my little pick card on Tabernacle Toro. And he says, "Oh, is Dom's pick?" I said, "Yep, that's me." I said, "What do you like about this cigar?" I said, "That's one of the few cigars I think is craveable. I just Sometimes I want to smoke that cigar. He's like, well, no, what do you get out of it? It's like, well, it's really rich, earthy, maybe. He's like, no, you got to say pepper. I was like, well, yeah, there's pepper in there. He said, no, that's the first thing that you should say for people who smoke this cigar is pepper. Like, yeah, I think there are some other more peppery cigars.
Yeah.
That was last night.
I can't stop watching these fight videos on Twitter.
Which
I really
one?
want to do a fight.
Like in the hood or UFC?
Well, not just a street fight. Like I'm leaving a bar and somebody says something, and I say, "What's up?" And then I attack them.
Does it happen often?
No, I don't go to clubs. That's all I got. One fight. Just want to fight once. Cool. Maybe it's a bad idea. I don't know. Speaking of bad ideas, Aaron Rodgers to the Jets.
Couldn't make me more happy.
Do you like that trade you guys did you gave away the first overall pick?
Hell yeah, man. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Phenomenal trade.
You guys remember when you traded up to not draft
Pat Mahomes?
Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
And you drafted Mitch
what the hell's his name?
Mitch Trubisky, whatever.
Trubisky, yeah.
No, what's Mahomes' first name? His dad was
Patrick.
Patrick.
Oh, he's Patrick too? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you passed on him.
The pitcher.
Traded up to get Mitchell.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not a good move. But this one was. Dom, what are you doing?
I was sniffing my Glencairn. It's the name of the glass. It's rum.
Oh, okay. You're partaking in spirits, I see.
Do the students drive you to drink so much?
No.
What's that?
I said, do the students drive them to drink so much?
I think it's you, Tyler.
Yeah, that too. I'm sorry.
He skipped Tuesday, saved it for today.
Yeah.
As we're hitting the hour mark, you guys have any plans for tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, shit.
St. Patty's Day.
Nope.
Fine Ash, baby.
Oh, maybe that's what the event is, Tyler.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about St. Patty's Day.
Me too.
How's the river looking? It's green, right? But it's always green.
Yep. Sure. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's always green. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get into... I mean, first of all, even though I'm not, because there's plenty of people my age that go out and get stupid and older, but I was just never that way. So I mean, when you don't drink, what's the point of St. Patrick's Day? Like,
I'll tell you what, though, man.
Green oatmeal in the morning, green eggs, scrambled eggs.
I'm good.
Huevos verde. Verde huevo.
I'm good.
Cool. Fuck, I don't want to get up at the ass crack of dawn tomorrow.
Tyler, be happy that you wake up. It's a blessing in and of itself.
Thank you. You're right.
Spring break.
ASMR. All right, Dom, edit this out. We got a couple things, couple questionable comments made by yours truly. So, all right. Next week, I have off next Tuesday, so
you have what Tuesday?
I have off work, so we can for sure pod. Mo,
yes, sir.
I know maybe you were thinking every other week, but hey, come back on next week. This one it felt quick. It was an hour, but
yeah,
we had some good questions and
yeah, man, good questions definitely help make for better conversation.
Yeah.
By the way, here you were talking about retail shops. You know, one thing that I've seen in a couple different shops now are shops that have podcast studios within them.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I know of two right off the top of my head. I know
there's
another one that three. Two guys, obviously, Cigar Authority, and then two more. Hustler, yeah. So that's another one. So that's four. But yeah, man, I'm seeing that more popping up. So interesting, just an interesting little thing that I've noticed.
Yeah, it's a cool. It's I mean, it's crazy to think like you guys have done it forever. You guys were one of the original ones, but even me and Dom, we started in 2019.
Yeah.
August will be 4 years.
Yep.
That's fucking insane.
I know.
I mean, we're on and off. We'll go a month without doing one, but
yeah.
I mean, to tolerate somebody for 4 years.
Well, I'm tolerated you, Tyler.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mo, do you know the movie off the top of your head? Sylvester Stallone is kind of newer. He's in prison. He has to break out.
Is that the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't know.
Escape room plan.
Maybe escape. Yeah. So when you said a podcast studio instead of a lounge, that's what I thought of. Like a glass off center studio where everyone just watches them while they're podcasting.
No. Now that would be fantastic, but no, these are actually not windowed. Yeah. Neither one of the ones that I saw were windowed.
That makes more sense.
So,
all right. So April 15th or 16th, yep. Mo will be at Fine Ash in Phoenix, right next to that.
Glendale,
right by the stadium.
Three events in 3 days. One at Trevor's, one at Fine Ash, one at Embargo.
Yeah, I might have to come through.
And Mo, March 31st, is that when it's shipped or is that when they should go live?
No, that is when Sutliff will ship them out to retailers. So I smoked the cigar, and it's, in a really good place. So I feel like it's ready to go, but I just wanted to wait just a little extra time. Because I told people late March or early April, and I don't want to be not a man of my word. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
So Sutliff will have them for a full month then, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it's a pretty quick turnaround between Esteli, Miami, and then where they get distributed out of. So
they'll be ready to smoke. They've been in the actual warehouse since February 21st or something like that.
There you go.
So
they'll be ready. Gotta get one to go, one to show. Age one, smoke one.
Yeah. I only got one for myself. So,
what box number?
433. They did. Unfortunately, we're not in numerical order, and I just needed one so I could smoke it and make sure it's good to go. But Casa will get the first 70, I think, and then it'll go from there.
Oh, so they got a little okay, that's cool.
So, yep.
Will Casa have it on their website?
I don't know. I talked to him about that the other day, and I told him, you really need to get this on your website. So, but yeah, I mean, small batch, obviously, Atlantic already has it up.
Oh, nice.
But they don't have a place where you could order it. They don't even have a picture of it. They just have it on their website.
I like that. So you kind of know what's in the pipelines. Like Cigar International, you can do that.
Yep. Who else online? Black Line Luxuries will have it. They're online. My Cigar Pack. Alex.
We got to get him on.
Alex, I met Alex for the first time. He's a dope dude.
Oh, he's cool as hell.
He's great.
Let's get him on.
What other online?
So wait, that Black Lion Club, they do a lot of Cigar of the Month clubs, right?
Yeah, they do. But no, they're gonna have it, I think, in their actual on their shop site, and maybe put it in their premium sampler or something. And then Little Guy Cigar Shop out of Arizona, he'll have it.
Oh yeah, Little Guys, yeah.
Who else? I'm trying to think. I don't want to leave anybody out, so I feel bad if I do.
It'll probably be on Fine Ash's site. It'll probably sell out at the event.
Yeah, Fine Ash hopefully will sell out at the event. Cigar King will have it.
Embargo has a website.
Who?
Doesn't Embargo have a website?
Embargo has a website, but I'm hoping that we can sell out of it when we're there. Because we're doing an event with them on Saturday after Fine Ash.
Does Gilbertsville have a website?
Not that I know of. Smoke Maniunk will have it, who does a lot of shipping, but
Smoke Like a Sultan.
Smoke Like a Sultan?
Yeah.
Dang it. Yeah. Say
that. I'm sure I'm forgetting.
All right, I got one more question before we go. You ever see coming out with another Sultan to the Smoke cigar?
We've talked about it. We want to do it, but I don't know, man. I don't know it really wouldn't be that difficult. I mean, we could do it on a Noxa this time. James, he might be open to doing it again. I don't know. You know, I never really brought it up to him. I think this year's TPE was the first time that him and I actually like talked for a little bit in a long time.
He's such a great guy, man.
He is, you know, and I literally just thanked him again, man. I said, hey, thanks a lot for what you did doing the Sultan cigar, because if it was never for that, then Patina never would have happened. So for that, I'm always grateful to him. You know what I mean?
And you still have the blends for those cigars?
No. We never, man, he just sent he just sent us samples and we tried them and said, yeah, this one or that one. We weren't that involved in the process. We just knew what we wanted.
You weren't like, hey, let me get a Viso.
No.
No. I mean,
no, not on that one. So
switch out this, switch the priming on this.
But I did give Tyler a version, or the first version of what is going to be the next core line of Patina. So Tyler tried that.
That one was really good.
Yeah. So it needs some tweaks, but that's a good start. And then there's another project that I'm working on with somebody out, with a retailer. We've been going back and forth, and they want to do it, but I told them if we do it, it's probably going to have to be an actual line. I don't want to make anything that would be just for a shop. I really don't. So we're going back and forth on that. And then, but that cigar it's pretty good. I have the first iteration of that too. But that needs some tweaks as well. So yeah, exciting stuff, but
nice.
We'll figure it out.
And then look out for the second bands and all this stuff. All the Patina will have a second band.
Yeah,
makes it look really classy. I like it a lot.
Yeah, man. Even if I'm not, at least the cigars will be.
They should have a little foot bands, like an Air Jordan.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get the dope kicks. All right,
guys. Thank you so much.
Have a good night, guys. Take it easy.
Happy Power Month.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.